Hey guys, I want to provide some more content info here around Puro because I know a lot of y'all are struggling with this, and I just had a video yesterday that went into a lot of in-depth on Puro. Maybe that was a new way of looking at it for you. But I want to offer another perspective now, kind of piggyback on that video. So if you haven't watched that one, watch that one on Puro. And it really helps to understand how this works, so you know how to move forward, right? You know how to approach it. You have awareness now about this. And with Puro, what I basically presented in that video was that these intrusive, irrational thoughts is energy that is being pushed away from action, right? So when you suppress taking action in your life around fears you have, and that was my big point, was that beneath OCD, and especially pure OCD, is anxiety, is fear. And you probably know this if you have memory of your childhood leading up. It's probably been a lot of fear in your life. And so as you detract away from life, as you naturally, right, you go away from fear. It's just what we do as humans. You go away from fear, you build up more of this avoidance for taking action, for living in certain ways, and these fears get stronger. And as this happens, this energy that wants to express itself through your life is now getting pushed down, but it is expressing itself now through these intrusive, rational thoughts. And the perspective I want to offer now is viewing this as a sabotage strategy, right? To deter you from taking action. And one of the guys I learned so much of this from, his name is John Glanville. He's got this whole guide on anxiety and OCD, and he had this, idea, this thought was that look at what the thoughts do. Look at OCD, these irrational, intrusive thoughts, right? They scare you to the bone, right? What does that do? You detract from life. You pull away from life. You stay home. You don't go out as much. You don't engage with people as much. You don't do certain things. Your life really is put on hold, right? My life was put on hold during most of my 20s. And that's why I look back on my 20s and I'm 35 right now, and I'm just now, I feel like, getting into my life. And my 30s was me actually getting into my life. My 20s was just stuck in my head with this thing that I couldn't figure out and couldn't solve. And the result was that I just stopped living my life. My life was put on hold because of this. It was put on hold. It's kind of frozen. But it doesn't have to be for you, because if we get this, that there's crazy thoughts, right, about your sexuality, about aggression, violence, whatever it is, it's there to make sure to pull you away from your fear. Why is this? Well, it's definitely a subconscious strategy. This sabotage plan to keep you away from life is definitely coming from your subconscious, right? Subconscious being that this hidden part of our brain. Definitely research and look up the subconscious if you're not familiar with it, but it runs your whole life, most of your life. And it's based on your beliefs, your fears, right? what you believe about yourself, your self-image, identity. And it's trying to, why is it doing this? Well, look, it doesn't matter why, but potentially it's trying to hold you true to this belief you have about yourself and about life and about your fears that we've cemented in, right? We've spent so much time practicing believing in fear that it's further trying to keep us away from it by all of these thoughts and everything. So that is my major point with this video, is that all of these thoughts, all of these intrusive OCD thoughts are a sabotage plan, and it's not what it appears. We're so used to going off our thoughts and relying on them as like, this is me, right? This thought is me. I'm in control of this thought. If I have a certain thought about myself, then that means that I want this, or this is who I am, right? And this is what can be so tricky, is that the subconscious hijacks that part of us, and then we automatically think that this is who I am. And so this is the switch. This is a major awareness shift into looking at this as a strategy coming from your subconscious. It's not reflecting your desires or your wants, right? But it is reflecting more your fears. It's your fears about life, about engaging and living life. And so it's all there to scare you, to make you retreat from life. And so moving forward, you have to re-engage with life. You have to go do some of these basic core things that you are afraid of, to challenge it, to bring up anxiety, bring up these feelings, so that you can, one, move these emotions, energy, right? Energy in motion, emotion, to move this up and out of our tissue, out of our body, right? That's weighing us down. It's getting us stuck. It's very somatic, right? Get this energy out. Then also just to rewire these brain pathways and convince and show our brain that we are safe. We are safe, living life, going out and doing things, and this corresponds with going after what you want in life and starting to think in that way. Yes, you don't want OCD, you don't want anxiety, you don't want intrusive thoughts, but what do you want? And so I hope that helps. Maybe provides more clarification or just more additional info on what I previously posted. But please leave comments below, subscribe. Thanks for watching.